Doctor, how is Grandma?
The old lady is old and weak. This fainting is a problem within the skull. I'm afraid there's no hope of recovery.
Second young Master Gu, you should still start preparing as soon as possible. What do you mean by that? What are you asking my second brother to prepare for?
Why don't you let me try?
Let you try? So young. Without even a medical license. How dare you? Talk nonsense here.
Don't make trouble here. You want to show off, but don't you even look at what kind of occasion this is? If something happens to Grandma now, can you bear the responsibility? Get out of here now.
Eldest young Master Gu, say something.
Zhenger, I know you mean well, but the problem is you don't understand medicine.
Shenjong is my wife. What does she know? How do you know? Now that things have come to this, why not let her try?
Second brother,
Eldest young Master Gu, this may not be appropriate. If something goes wrong,
Grandma. Shenzang, you murderer. If anything happens to Grandma, if she dies, the Gu family will not let you off. Nonsense. This is simply nonsense. Without a medical license, or even having studied medicine, how dare you randomly give the patient acupuncture?
Eldest young Master Gu, this is clearly a disregard for human life.
This. Did Jenga save me?
Grandma, you're awake.
This second young mistress is truly a medical genius.
Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable.
It really was Jenga who saved me.
It's good that you're awake, Grandma. You need to rest well now. Don't worry, you're already much better.
Come here. Ever since I came back, not a single thing has gone my way. You can't even handle one thing properly. Forget it then. Coming back and forgetting the rules.
I have another idea. Gu Yanting now dotes on Shenzang immensely. As long as Shenzang dies, Gu Yanting won't get the shares. And will also fall into immense grief. When that time comes, we just need to strike while the iron is hot.
Enough. I've heard enough of your foolish ideas. If Shenzang dies, do you know that she just saved Grandma? You want to order me to poison her? Do you want me to die, or do you want her to die?
This kind of thing, of course, has to be done through someone else's hands.
Someone else's hands.
Su Chin.
Shujin, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Eldest sister-in-law, aren't you? That's right, it's me. If it weren't for that Shenzang, would I have ended up in this state? Eldest sister-in-law, you still dare to come back to the Gu family, Su Chin, although you are the Gu family's adopted daughter. I heard that years ago. Grandma intended to betroth you to Gu Yanting. Eldest sister-in-law, what do you mean by this?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
If it weren't for Shenzang, wouldn't you be the rightful second young mistress of the Gu family? You can't possibly want to let her keep riding on your head, can you? Eldest sister-in-law, do you mean to say that we should get rid of Shenzang as soon as possible? Shenzang's medical skills are just half-baked. It's all up to you two. Completely drive her out of the Shen family. This is not a place to stay for long. I won't linger either. I'll take my leave first. What is it? The second young master said that second young mistress is tired today and asked you to bring the nourishing medicine up as soon as possible. I understand. You can leave now. Yes.
Considering how hard second young mistress worked today, I'll let you lean on my shoulder.
Grandma shouldn't make things difficult for you this time, right? The whatchamacallit shareholders meeting is coming up soon. I wonder if Grandma supports you.
So you're saying you did all this for me?
How presumptuous. I couldn't bear to stand by and watch someone die. What does it have to do with you?
Since you did it for me, then I'll give you a gift.
Oh right, before at the Shen residence, I was forced to put my fingerprint on something. Did you destroy that thing?
Destroy, be serious. Hey, where are you going? Why don't you try to control me?
Shu-Chin is still decocting medicine downstairs. Hope she didn't knock over the medicine pot. That would be a big problem. I'll come over later, be good.
Sometimes, when a wife is too considerate, it's not necessarily a good thing.
What's going on here?
Young madam, Miss was decocting medicine just now and accidentally burned her hand. Shen Zhang, what are you doing? Hurry up and call an ambulance for me.
If you don't want your hand to be crippled, then be honest. Go upstairs and bring me the ointment from beside my bedside table.
Yes, young madam. Young madam. Shen Zhang, are you even capable? If you delay my treatment, can you bear the responsibility?
Do you still want your hand?
What is this? The piercing pain from before is suddenly all better now.
That's good. It's not in vain that I carefully prepared it.
What is this again?
3 times daily. Apply thickly after cleaning your hands. You'll recover in 7 days without leaving a scar. You go back and rest. I'll decoct the medicine myself.
No, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. I promised second brother that I would take good care of you, and I won't go back on my word. You go back and wait. I'll bring the medicine up to you.
You are sure?
I'm sure.
Amitabha. Is this a beauty trap?
Come on, what are you standing there for?
What gift? To be given in bed.
Second brother, the medicine is ready. Second brother.
How about letting Shu-Chin come in? Her hand was burnt just now.
The
Then you
film
owe me
was
one.
translated
You have to make it
and
up to me
narrated
twice.
by M.
All right,
Media.
all right. I'll make it up to you 10 times. Shu-Chin, come in.
Second sister-in-law, the medicine is ready.
Does your hand still hurt? Thank you for your hard work. Then go back and rest quickly.
Second sister-in-law, why don't you drink the medicine? I'll take the bowl out.
Okay. Okay, thanks for your hard work.
It's no trouble, second sister-in-law, as long as you drink the medicine. Then I'll go out.
Jenner, wake up. We have to go to the company today. The sun is already shining on your butt. What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you feeling unwell?
It's okay. I must have been tired recently. Your side, if there's nothing to do today, I won't go over.
Okay, then you rest first. I'm going to the company. What's wrong?
Second young master. Young Master Fang is already at the company, waiting for you.
Okay, I understand.
Go quickly. Don't keep people waiting.
Has Kenken handled things well? It's all done. Then you've really worked hard. In the future, shouldn't I call you sister-in-law? Everyone's here. Everyone please sit down quickly. Actually today, I'm just borrowing flowers to offer to Buddha. Let's have some fun together. I also want to apologize to my sister. Our manager, Shen, really has a good temper. Yes, indeed. If it were me being pushed down in public by someone else, I would have skinned her alive. That would be letting her off easy and
The
still
film was
apologize to her.
translated
What right does
and
she have?
narrated
Everyone,
by
don't just
Media.
stand there. Please sit down quickly. And you, Shen Jingzhen. Bring a seat for her.
Sister, I was wrong before. Today, then, this is my formal apology to you. This glass of wine is my toast to you. Sister, you won't drink it. Are you unwilling to forgive me? Shenzeng, I think you should drink it.
Ziwang, staff of the group.
You and our manager Shen, we're good sisters to begin with. Is there anything you can't get over?
Okay then. Since you say you're toasting me, then you drink it first. How come you don't dare? Could it be that there's something added to this glass of wine?
How could that be? I'll drink it. Sister, I drank that glass of wine. This glass is yours. What's wrong, sister?
It's nothing. Good wine. Good wine.
Sister, you're so generous.
Everyone, don't just stand there. Sit down quickly. I'm happy today. And I'm paying for everything. Tell the servants to open the most expensive wine.
Shenzeng is so generous. Let's not go home until we're drunk. Come,
Let's not go home until we're drunk.
Shenzeng. Today you can't escape even with wings. Sister, are you drunk? How about I send you back?
It's fine. I can still go back myself.
General Manager Liu, the person has already left. Be ready to meet her on your end.
Thanks to you, today I can taste the flavor of the second young Mistress Gu.
General Manager Liu, please take a good video. That will be my thank you gift.
Don't worry, I guarantee it'll be high definition. Second young master. That card you gave second young mistress before just showed a consumption of 4 million at Shanghai.
4 million. Did Shenzhen go too? I am elephant. Let's go. Let's see what's going on.
Fortunately, I learned some medical skills from the imperial physicians in the palace before. Otherwise, today, I really would have fallen into the hands of you, my illegitimate daughter.
Second young master, we've already found out. The eldest young mistress had someone buy medicine yesterday. It seems the second young mistress has been poisoned.
Although what I was poisoned with was
Second young master, look, second young mistress is starting to talk nonsense.
Get out. Jenner. I know you're feeling very uncomfortable right now, but I will help you.
General Gu. Although we are already husband and wife, but wouldn't that mean
The film was translated.
You don't
and
have to pretend to be
narrated
strong.
by M Media.
I'm here for you.
General Goo. No.
Be careful. Don't be afraid, Princess, I'm here.
Jinfei.
Hello.
Second young master, it's time for you to have a chat with the second young madam about the Shen family shares in her hands. The eldest young master's side has already taken action. What's more, you were with the second young madam last night. She probably won't refuse you, right?
Let's not talk about this. Go and prepare breakfast.
He married me for the Shen families. Something share. So last night. I see. He's not General Goo Yunting. Marrying me. Naturally, he has an agenda. What is it? Is there anything else you want to say?
Is there nothing you want to say?
Keep it up, second young master Goo.
Wait for me.
Is there anything else you want to say?
The video of Shen Kingston drugging you at Shanghai. I've already found it. At the company meeting later. I will help you solve.
This matter. I won't trouble second young master Goo. I'll do it myself. After all, I can't always hide behind you. I don't have the habit of being a parasite. Oh right. Give me that jade plate.
Jade plate.
Just that plate. I'll go first.
Second young master, do you think I said something wrong just now? Second young madam, why did she leave you alone?
You tell me. Why do I have a feeling of being abandoned by a heartless woman?
Is everyone here? Then what are we waiting for? Let's start the meeting.
Wait a minute. There's no rush to start the meeting. Shenzang, how's everything? You was with President Liu last night. Enjoying yourself.
What are you talking about?
Everyone take a look at what kind of person she is. A promiscuous woman. How can you still have the face to flaunt your power in Goo's company? Everyone see Shenzang's true colors clearly.
Do you want to see what you're playing?
You? This has nothing to do with me. She made me do it. That's right, I put the stuff in. I put the drug in. So what? You're just an unchaste woman now. What qualifications do you have to flaunt your power in Goo's company? I think we should kick you out immediately. An unchaste woman. In ancient times, she would be drowned in a pig cage. Yes, Manager Shen is right. A woman like her is worthy of marrying into the Goo family. Aren't you afraid of dirtying the Goo family's reputation? How are we going to face
The film
people
was translated
when we go out in the
and
future? We
narrated
should
by
kick her
M
out.
Media.
How does this outfit look on me today? Not too stiff, right? My hairstyle is neat enough, isn't it?
Not stiff at all. Second young master, there's a commotion in the conference room.
What's going on?
It's the eldest young mistress, who claimed that the second young madam, accusing someone of being indecent, and saying that in ancient times, they would have been dragged out and drowned in a pig cage.
Let's go take a look. This outfit of mine today. You're sure it's okay?
Hey second young master. You look dashing and suave right now. A hero saving the damsel. Second young mistress will definitely be moved to tears.
Let's go. Go change my clothes.
I can hear you two from a mile away, arguing and making noise. What's going on?
Eldest young Master Gu, you've come at the right time. The Shen Zheng is indecent. She actually dared to spend the night out with another man. If you ask me, she should be kicked out immediately.
Another man. Last night, Shen Zhang and I were discussing the plan together all night. What? Do you all think that Shen Zhang and I have some sort of improper relationship?
What? Husband you?
Is there anything else you need? If not, take your people and get out. My words, can't you understand them? I just couldn't bear to see you bullied by such a group of people and acted rashly out of urgency. That's why I resorted to this tactic. You won't blame me, will you?
Eldest young Master Gu, you flatter me. It's just that eldest young Master Gu has helped the wrong person, hasn't he? Shen Qingzhen is your wife.
But if it weren't for Yunting, my wife should be you. Oh right, I came to you to discuss something. Can I get a little closer to you?
It seems that Big Brother has been sick for too long and has forgotten what ethical principles are.
Yunting, you've misunderstood. Shen Zhang and I just have some things we want to say. Since that's the case, then we'll take our leave first. Oh right. Yunting, the shareholders meeting is coming up. Don't forget about it.
My affairs are none of your concern.
Second young Master Gu, when are you planning to let go of me? You're hurting me.
Sorry.
You don't need to explain. Second young Master Gu, you don't think that there's some kind of unspeakable relationship between me and eldest young Master Gu, do you?
Shen Zhang, do you know what you're saying?
Of course I know. I know what I'm saying. Then does second young Master Gu know what you're doing?
What do you mean?
I know what second young Master Gu wants. I'll help you secure the Gu Corporation, the position of heir. You set me free. A term of 3 months.
It seems you came prepared. You even brought the divorce agreement.
Isn't this precisely what the second young Master Gu wants? I can help you achieve your wish. After the divorce, the Shen shares in my hand all belong to you. As for me, you don't need to worry about me.
Very good, very good. How thoughtful.
Thank you for the compliment, second young Master Gu. Take a good look at this. Just sign your name on it. I'll go first.
Second young mistress.
Let her go. Don't come back once you leave.
Second young master. As long as you sign this divorce agreement, you can
The
get
film was
a large portion of
translated
Shen's shares.
and narrated
The afternoon
by
session is about to
Media.
start. What are you still hesitating about?
Sign, sign, sign. Sign your big head sign. Sorry everyone for the wait. I just had a small meeting. Now we can begin.
What small meeting? In my opinion, second young Master Gu is just finding excuses for his extravagant lifestyle. I know all about the scene he made this morning.
Is today's meeting to discuss this?
You...
Alright. Today's shareholders meeting isn't for you all to come and argue. What kind of behavior is this?
Grandma is right.
since old Gu passed away. None of my grandsons are capable of taking on great responsibilities. Today we will take this opportunity to choose a new head for the Gu family.
Naturally, it should be the eldest young master. I don't think so. In recent years, second young master Gu has been working tirelessly for the Gu family. That makes sense. Old Madam Gu. What do you think?
The palm and the back of the hand are both flesh. I wouldn't want to favor either one. I think it's better to do this. After Shen Zhenshen died, the Shen family's shares fell into the hands of Shen Zheng and Shen Kingson. Whoever can get all of the Shen family's shares can temporarily take over the Gu group. How about it?
The old lady is wise.
Naturally, I will listen to Grandma in everything. I just don't know what Yunting thinks.
What are you saying, elder brother? It's as if I'm rebellious. Since Grandma has decided on this matter, then let Grandma decide. I'll go first, everyone. See you.
The plan you wanted. Oh right, old Gu. I heard that.
Feng Lei, president of GLM Corporation.
The Gu family held a shareholders meeting today. Your grandmother said it herself. Whoever can get the Shen family's shares will be able to take over the Gu family.
I don't plan on taking Shen Zheng's shares in hand.
Then this. Your elder brother is going to take over the Gu family. Didn't he throw you out? Along with all your things.
Don't worry, I have my own plans. Take your plan back and study it carefully. Qin Fei. See Director Fan out. Remember, don't let anyone know Director Fang was here.
Understood, second master. Director Fang, this way please. Okay, I'll be going now.
Leave. Won't you help me wipe it off? Are you still angry?
What does Second Master Gu mean by this? When have I ever been angry with Second Master Gu?
Shenjiang, don't you feel that I approach you for the sake of your shares?
Isn't that the case?
At first, I was indeed after the shares bout.
It seems Second Master Gu still has matters to attend to. Then I'll be leaving first. Oh right. I'm going to the hospital tonight to see my mother, so I won't be going home.
I sent you to the Gu family, and you didn't accomplish a single thing. Forget it then. Yet you still make things difficult for Shen Zheng at every turn. Do you know why I'm keeping Shen Zheng around?
Husband. I know. You want Shen Zheng's shares. I'll find a way. I have a way.
Really? Tell me about it.
Shen Zhang's sickly mother is still in the hospital. She will definitely obediently hand over the shares. She definitely will.
I'll trust you this time. I'll leave this matter to you. Now get out.
Old Gu. Our contract is also signed. You can also have a peace of mind. Oh right. Our cooperation with GLM Corporation. When do you plan to tell your grandma? Don't let her accuse you of selling out the Gu family.
Okay, you go back first. This matter, I will follow up personally. What's the matter? Why are you so flustered? What does it look like?
Second young master, it's from the eldest young master's side. An emergency board meeting has been called, saying they want to rediscuss the issue of the Gu Group's president. Now all the shareholders are already waiting in the meeting room. Old Gu, do you have anything else? I won't disturb you.
Let's go. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. This is Shen Kingson's equity transfer agreement. The equity under her name is now all in my hands. Brother, you flatter me.
How amusing! You're worthy of inheriting the Goo Group. This is Gia Lam, our competitor. You actually signed a contract with Gia Lam, Gu Yunting. You are leaking trade secrets and engaging in unfair business practices. This is punishable by imprisonment. But if you go in like this, what about Shen Zheng? She'll really be helpless. I'll give you a way out. Sign this agreement to voluntarily give up inheritance of Goo Group shares, and I'll let you off.
Assignment agreement.
Wait,
Second young madam, aren't you? This is the Goo Group's shareholders meeting. You're not feeling well. Let me send you back to rest first.
Gu Yunting and Jia Lam signed a normal cooperation agreement. Gu cooperation with Jia Lam has been involved throughout. Gu Yunting did not disclose company secrets. I think this
The
point.
film was translated
Assistant
and
Jin can
narrated
testify
by
right.
Media.
Yes. Second young master indeed did not.
This is the Shen family's equity transfer document. I've already signed it. Now my shares. It belongs to Gu Yunting. Last shareholders meeting regarding President Gu's matter. I believe there should be a clear standard, right?
What do you think, brother?
Yunting, the truth is so. Why didn't you say so earlier? It's like Big Brother, as if I'm trying to harm you. Since that's the case, you'll have to put in more effort into the Goo Corporation from now on.
You're too kind, big brother. Although I am now the president of Goo Corporation, you will always be my big brother. I hope you can guide me more in the future.
Okay. Yunting. Gu Yunting. It's not easy being the president of Goo Corporation. Now that you've taken the position, do it well. Don't give those schemers any opportunities.
Don't worry, big brother.
Since that's the case, I'll take my leave first.
Shenjiang. Shenjiang.
Gu Yunting. You idiot.
What did you say? Shenjiang, what did you just say? Call an ambulance quickly.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Keep a close eye on things.
Husband. I heard. Shen Zheng is in the hospital.
You did well this time.
I will definitely complete the task my husband assigned. Thank you, husband, for bringing me out to sunbathe.
But didn't you tell me that she would die as long as she took the medicine?
It must be Su Chin, it must be Su Chin, who didn't do a good job. Husband, I will definitely make Su Chin pay the price.
You don't need to interfere with this matter. Behave yourself during this time. When I need you, you will naturally be of use. This is really troublesome.
Young master. Shen Zheng is safe and sound, and is already processing her discharge procedures. In 3 days, Gu Yunting will go to Yuncheng to discuss a project. This is our last chance.
Yuncheng. Gu Yunting. Heaven has a
Film was
road, but you don't take it.
translated And narrated
Hell
by
has no
Media.
gate, but you barge in.
Why did you faint for no reason? Could it be that?
What nonsense are you talking about? I said I was just tired.
Then it seems I'm still not working hard enough.
Aren't you going on a business trip? Why not let someone pack your things for you?
Will you miss me when I'm on a business trip?
Why would I miss you? But you must be safe.
You don't miss me, but I will miss you.
Come on, let's talk seriously. Why would she show up? You are Emperor of Shareholder now.
Emperor. Jenner. From the first day we met, you've been talking about what? Princess. General. Who is it?
Second brother, it's me.
Come in.
What's wrong?
Second brother and sister-in-law. I have something to tell you.
What is this?
This is what Shane Kingston gave me. Said to let me mix it into second sister-in-law's medicine.
Shen Kingston. What did she give you to do?
It was the day I knocked over the medicine pot. The day I burned my hand. But I didn't. Second sister-in-law saved Grandma and me. Is our Goo family's benefactor. I won't do such a thing.
It's okay, Chinkin. I believe you. But this matter, what exactly is going on? Tell me the details.
That day, Shen Kingston took advantage of the night to sneak into our house and stuff this into my hand. Said to put it in your medicine, so that without anyone knowing, it could kill you.
But shouldn't Shen Kingston be in prison?
Kinkin did a good job. Your second sister-in-law and I know.
Go back and rest early.
Then I'll go back. Good night, second brother and sister-in-law.
Don't you think this thing is very strange? A person who should be in prison can still come to the Goo family, prepared to use Yu Chin's hand to poison me.
That day I asked Chin Fei to take care of them.
I think. Why don't you give Chin Fei a call and ask what he says?
Okay. Chin Fei, come to the Goo family first. Enter.
Second young master, you're looking for me.
Where is Shen Kingston now?
Reporting to second young master, Shen Kingston jumped out of the car on the way to the police station that day.
Jumped out of the car.
Such a big thing. Why didn't you tell me?
Second young master, a few days ago, the second young mistress wasn't feeling well, and you were busy with company matters. I thought. After we find her, I'll tell you.
After you find her. Do you have Shen Kingston's whereabouts now?
Temporarily. Temporarily not yet.
Temporarily not yet?
After Shen Kingston jumped out of the car that day, we sent people to look for her immediately, but she seems to have gotten wind of it and hid. Our people are still looking. Second young master, don't worry. Our people will definitely search with all our strength for Shen Kingston's whereabouts.
Okay, Assistant Shin. Then I'll have to trouble you. If there's any news, be sure to tell Yunting in time.
Don't worry, second young mistress.
Assistant Jin, you've worked hard too. Go back and rest early.
Yes.
Do you believe Chin Fei's words?
I would believe his words. Then I'd be a fool.
So clever. I thought General Gu only knew how to handle weapons. Why are you getting up? Speak properly.
Jenner. What princess are you talking about? General. What exactly do you mean? Who exactly are you?
I just misspoke. Of course I'm Zhen Zhen. Who else
film
could
was
I be?
translated
I've probably
and
just been
narrated by
reading too
M
many
Media.
novels lately.
Reading too many novels.
Just killing time out of boredom. It's quite good. We can watch it together sometime.
Really?
Would I lie to you? Could it be that I'm really some princess who traveled from the previous dynasty? You're overthinking it. Hey, seriously speaking, you're surrounded by dangers right now. There isn't a single person you can rely on. Even that Chin Fei isn't someone reliable. Now that you've gotten the Gu group, Gu Young Xiao definitely won't let it go. This business trip, you must be extra careful.
Being second young mistress, whose wife is actually so considerate. I wonder if she be a good mother. If she becomes one.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Sorry.
Second young Mistress Gu, I really suspect, if you were some princess skilled in both martial and literary arts, why are you so weak? And your combat skills are so high. 3 days later.
What do you mean?
Which married woman doesn't help her husband with his tie when he's away from home? Wife, just help me with it.
How do I do this thing? I don't know how. How about I have Anjan come over and do it for you?
No need. Let me teach you. First loop it around like this. Then bring it down. Like this again. Pull it like this and it's done.
Don't blame me if it's not good. I already said I don't know how. Are you okay?
Who said I'm okay? You almost strangled me. How are you going to compensate me?
How about I help you tie it?
No need. It's not impossible for me to leave a little later. Or else we...
I think you're still not in a hurry to leave. Quickly tie your tie properly.
Very well. Are you trying to murder your husband?
No, I didn't.
What's the matter?
Second young master, the car is ready downstairs. You should depart for Yuncheng now.
Got it, you can leave first.
Yes.
It's all your fault. Assistant Chin must have misunderstood.
I was wrong. I think in your previous life, you weren't a princess at all. You were just a great general. Such fair and tender little hands. How can you be so strong? I'll be away for 3 days. I won't be back until 3 days later. I'm going to miss you. You have to take care of yourself.
How cheesy. Go on. Assistant Chin is waiting for you.
Then I'm leaving.
Alright, you can go now. Be careful on the road.
Then I'm leaving.
Go bye-bye.
Second young master, you've been really successful in both love and career lately.
Would you know everything? Just drive your car.
Got it.
Go Yunting.
Second sister-in-law, my second brother.
What's wrong with your second brother?
He's on his way to Yuncheng. He had a car accident. He's already been sent to the hospital, but the doctor said...
What did the doctor say?
The doctor said he suffered a severe head trauma and may never wake up again. What should we do, second sister-in-law? Second sister-in-law, it's here. You
The
are.
film was translated and
I'm Gu
narrated
Yunting's
by
wife.
M Media.
How is he?
Zukinga, Gu Yunting's first love.
You are Yenting's wife. I'll take care of Yenting. You can rest assured.
Who are you?
Sister Kenya, you're finally back. If my second brother knew, he would be very happy. Oh, right. How is my second brother? Yenting got into a car accident and hit his head. Although the surgery is over, the whole person is in a deep coma. He hasn't woken up yet. With Sister Kenya here, I believe my second brother will be safe and sound. How old are you? Still acting like a child? Hey, what are you doing?
I want to go in and see my husband. For someone in a deep coma, you can try letting the closest person awaken them.
You can't go in.
What do you mean?
I'm taking care of Yenting now. I heard you know some medical skills too. But in my opinion, those are just some superficial skills. I'm more professional than you, and I know Yenting better than you. You really are like the Legends say, reckless, regardless of the consequences.
Reckless. If you continue to be so outspoken, I don't mind doing something even more reckless. Let me in.
Hey, second sister-in-law. Don't make a scene. What time is it? Even Kinkin is more sensible than you. Oh, right. Yangtang never mentioned me to you. I see. If Yangtang had told you, you would definitely mind a lot. When a fuss breaks out, Yangtang would still have to bother to coax you.
What do you mean?
I don't mean anything. By the way, Kinkin, regarding your second brother falling into a coma, we must suppress the news from the outside to avoid giving those with ulterior motives an opportunity to exploit. Don't worry, Sister Kenya. I will definitely keep it a secret. Well then, these next few days, the company's affairs, you can arrange them as you see fit. It's about time you gain some experience. If you don't understand anything, feel free to ask me anytime. Okay, don't worry, Sister Kenya. Thank you, Sister Kenya. What silly things are you saying? Don't forget. We almost became a family. Moreover, I regard you as my own little sister, second young Madame Gu. Since you are Yunting's wife, then please go home and fetch a few changes of clothes for Yunting. Don't forget that dark blue loungewear. Be sure to bring it, because that is Yunting's favorite piece of clothing.
Enough. I know better than you what Yunting likes. But it's you. Focus on doing your job well, since you're a doctor. Take good care of Gu Yunting. If anything happens to Yunting, remember to notify me, his family member.
Second sister-in-law.
What exactly is the background of that Zuchindia?
Sister Kenya. Sister Kenya used to be engaged to my second brother. They were childhood sweethearts.
Childhood sweethearts.
Second sister-in-law. Why did you suddenly stop? What's wrong? You're not jealous, are you?
Why would I be jealous of just anyone? What exactly happened with your second brother's car accident?
I'm not too sure, but according to Assistant Shin, there was a big truck driving over at the time. My second brother had already tried his best to avoid it, but the driver was drunk driving. That's why it...
I see. I'll go check on Chin Fei.
Aren't you going back to? Pack things for my second brother.
Let whoever wants to pack. I'm not Gu Yunting's servant. Find someone who was once engaged to him to pack them.
I told you you're jealous, but you didn't believe me.
Second young mistress, why have you come?
I heard you sustained minor injuries. I'm here to pay you a visit. Is everything all right?
Thank you for your concern, second young mistress. I'm fine. As for second young master, there shouldn't be any problems either, right?
No problem at all. Yunting is doing very well. That truck driver, where exactly is he now? What exactly happened back then? Don't you have all kinds of licenses? How could something like this happen?
I'm very sorry.
Forget
The
it,
film
get
was
some rest.
translated and narrated by M.
This
Media.
matter. I don't think it's that simple. I'll go see that truck driver first.
Second young mistress. This matter, please don't worry about it. I mean, your health isn't good. My little injury will be fine soon. I'll take care of this matter.
Okay, then I'll have to trouble Assistant Shin. This matter must be thoroughly investigated. I remember, Yunting went on a business trip to Yanqing. This matter seemed to be conducted in secret, right?
Second young mistress, are you implying?
Never mind, get some rest. Work hard after you're discharged. Investigate carefully. Don't let those with ulterior motives take advantage of the situation.
Don't worry, second young mistress. I will definitely investigate thoroughly.
Alright, then you rest. I'll go back and pack Yunting's clothes.
Okay. Goodbye, second young mistress.
Big brother. Why are you here at this hour?
I'm worried about Yunting, so I came to check on him.
Big brother. You truly are Yunting's brother. You're always thinking of Yunting. Taking such good care of him. When he had an accident, you immediately called me and told me to come back. If Yunting knew, he would be very grateful to you.
If Yunting knew that you came back too, he would be very happy.
Big brother.
All right. You're so old now, and still so thin-skinned. Have you met Zhenger?
I have. Just like you said, big brother. She has a fiery temper.
That's just Zhenger's personality. Don't take it to heart.
Of course not. After all, the bond between Yunting and me isn't something that one Shen Zhang alone is enough to change things.
It's good that you have that confidence. How is Yunting now?
Yunting, you're awake. That's great.
Yunting, you're awake. It's good that you're okay. Thanks, Kinjia. She's been by your side all along, taking care of you.
Yunting, you can't move recklessly. Given your current physical condition, it's still not very stable. Come, let me help you. Carefully examine you.
What are you doing?
Yunting, let me check you over. Your physical condition. Stop it.
Who are you?
Yunting, Kinjia heard about your situation and immediately rushed back from abroad. Stop it. Let Kinjia examine you.
You're hurting me.
Who are you?
I'm your fiancé, Yunting.
Yunting, don't you remember who Kinjia is? Then what about me? Do you know who I am?
My head hurts so much. My head hurts.
Yunting. Big brother. It seems Yunting has amnesia.
What amnesia?
I can't say for sure right now. Further tests are needed. Examination. Big brother, would it be convenient for you to step outside for a moment?
Okay, Kinjia, this is a serious matter. Examine him carefully.
Don't worry, big brother.
Let's go.
Yunting, do you really not remember who I am?
Stop being mysterious. Who exactly are you?
I'm your fiancé, Yunting.
Fiancé.
When I went abroad to study medicine, you said you would wait for me to come back. But as soon as I came back, you were in the hospital. And there's another Shenzhen.
Shenzhen.
Yunting, do you really not remember? It doesn't matter. Those irrelevant people. It doesn't matter if you don't remember them. I will take good care of you. Yunting, you will get better.
I'm a little tired. You should go out first.
Okay. Then you rest first.
Kinjia, how is Yunting?
Yunting is awake, but
The film
What
was
did you say?
translated
Yunting
and
is awake.
narrated by M Media.
Yunting's current physical condition is very unstable. No visitors allowed.
You.
Kinjia, now that he's awake, let Zhenger go in and see him. When Yunting was unconscious, Zhenger was so scared. Let her go in and see him.
But
Kinjia.
Gu Yunting, you're finally awake. Do you know how scared I was when you were unconscious?
Who are you? A girl. Casually holding a man's hand. Is too unreserved.
What exactly is going on?
Yunting needs to rest now. Please leave.
As a doctor, don't you need to report the patient's family? Explain the patient's current situation.
Yunting is fine now. Besides, you can see it too. He just doesn't want to talk to you. This is a hospital room. No loud noises are allowed. Since Yunting doesn't want to talk to you, please leave first.
Gu Yunting. So you don't want to see me?
Who are you? Can't I not want to see you?
What's going on? When are you going to stop hiding it?
Miss. Please don't make things difficult for my fiancé. Please leave.
Fiancé. Who? Her.
She is my fiancé. I'm giving you face because you're a girl. I won't argue with you. Please leave.
Gu Yunting. Fine. If you have the guts.
Please leave.
Zhenger, you've met Yunting, right? He is a patient now. Don't argue with him. It's getting late. Let me take you back first.
Okay, then I'll have to trouble you, big brother.
Jenger, although Yunting has lost his memory, Kinjia is taking care of him. I believe he will be fine. You, don't argue. With a patient, he didn't mean it.
Okay, Zhenjiang thanks you for your guidance, big brother. Thank you for taking me back today, big brother. If there's nothing else, I'll go back first.
Okay, be careful. Interesting, Gu Yunting. I want to see how long you can hold the Shen family's shares in your hands.
Fiancé. No self-respect. Gu Yunting, you heartless man. You should be dragged out and slowly sliced to death.
Second sister-in-law, what's wrong?
It's okay. It's okay. What do you need me for?
The truck driver. You asked me to investigate. Has news?
How is it?
There is news, but
what?
But he was released from the police station after 24 hours.
What? I checked the information in your dynasty. That's a serious crime. He was released in less than 12 hours. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
Second sister-in-law, this is what you asked me to investigate. I wouldn't be mistaken.
I understand. Go and rest first.
But second sister-in-law, do you really think this matter? Is there something fishy going on? You already had Assistant Shin investigate it. Why are you asking me to investigate again?
This matter. Does anyone else know about it?
No one else knows. You asked me to investigate it secretly.
Okay, I understand. Go and get some rest. What's the matter?
Second sister-in-law, don't forget. The day after tomorrow is Grandma's birthday banquet.
Okay, I understand.
Look at her. She's so carefree. Still eating here. If I were her, I would have packed my things long ago and scurried away from the Gu family left.
Exactly. The real deal is here. Second young Madam Gu is here. And she's thoughtfully taking care of second young Master Gu. What does she think she is? Rather than waiting to be kicked out, it's better to leave on your own, with some dignity.
Gu Yunting and I are not divorced yet. Who is the Gu family's official second young madam? I don't need to emphasize that, do I? Someone is causing trouble at the Gu family banquet. Someone get them out of here.
What are you being so arrogant about? You still think you're the apple of second young Master Gu's eye? Just wait until second young Master Gu arrives. You'll be in for a treat.
Grandma's birthday banquet. What kind of spectacle is this with all the commotion?
The film was translated and narrated
Second young
by
Master Gu is here.
Media.
What's all the nose about?
Yunting, don't be angry. I think Shen Zhang probably didn't mean to do it. Look at Miss Su. How understanding she is. Unlike some people standing here spouting nonsense, thinking there's someone important.
Are you talking about the one who's spouting nonsense? Could that be me? Su Qinjia, you really don't leave yourself any dignity. Eager to be someone's concubine.
What do you mean? Yunting, look at her. I just spoke up for her. How can she be like this?
You kindly spoke up for me. Hasn't anyone taught you not to comment without knowing the full story? Do I need you to speak up for me?
Enough, someone.
Gu Yunting, if you have the guts. I don't need you to find someone to escort me out. I have legs. I can walk myself.
Yunting, are you okay? This Shen Zhang is simply lawless.
What are you looking at? Aren't you going after her?
Yunting, you just got out of the hospital. And Shen Zhang is already causing trouble like this? Why are you still chasing after her?
Get them out. The nose could be fatal.
Yes, second young master. Please.
Shenjan.
Serves you right.
First you stepped on me. Then you smashed me. And you think you can just run.
So second young Master Gu means, let's get a divorce to help you vent your anger.
Do you know what you're saying?
Of course I know. What about second young Master Gu, leaving your childhood sweetheart, your fiancé unattended? What are you doing chasing after me here? Let go of me. You are now a man, with a fiancé, grappling with me here. What kind of behavior is that? Let go of me. Gu Yunting, open the door. Gu Yunting, let go of me. Go find your childhood sweetheart, your fiancé.
What is your zodiac animal? Why are you biting me?
Biting you is a light punishment. Open the door.
Open what door?
What are you talking about? So you won't say I'm always arguing. What kind of behavior is that? I'll leave right away, so you won't be in a difficult position in front of your fiancé.
Shenjan. Are you jealous?
Don't flatter yourself. I just don't want to be seen as someone who is occupying the identity of second young mistress Gu and refusing to give it up.
What's wrong? Are you feeling wrong being second young mistress?
Of course. Gu Yunting, I think this amnesia of yours is clearly fake.
Be good, go home, and wait for me first. After you get home, I'll explain to you.
Gu Yunting, open the door for me. Gu Yunting.
Second young master, I think second young mistress didn't mean to do it. Look.
The way she behaved at the grandma's birthday banquet, like that. This second young mistress, she's not qualified to be it.
Gu Yunting, do you think I care about being this second young mistress Gu?
Second sister-in-law, do you really want to get a divorce from my second brother? Second brother is no longer pursuing the matter of grandma's birthday banquet. He still has things to do with the company. Can't you wait for him to come back?
He's not pursuing it, but I am. Give this to Gu Yunting. Have him send it back to the Shen family later.
What's all this commotion about? Jaina,
The film was translated
Listen
and
to Grandma.
narrated by M.
Grandma
Media.
knows Yunting has led you down. If there's any misunderstanding between you, just clear it up.
Grandma, there's no misunderstanding between Gu Yunting and me.
Second sister-in-law, I apologize to you. Isn't that enough? I used to go against you in every way, and didn't listen to you. I'll definitely listen to you from now on. Can't you just not leave?
Shu Qin, this matter has nothing to do with you.
What's wrong? What happened?
Yunting quickly tried to persuade this Jaina. Jaina wants to divorce you now.
Divorce, what does that mean?
Don't you understand divorce? It means I want to dump you. I don't want to live with you anymore. Whoever wants to be the second young mistress of the Gu family can be it. I don't want to be it.
Yunting quickly apologized to Jaina.
Grandma, don't worry. I won't divorce her.
You can't just say you won't divorce.
Yunting,
Grandma, don't worry, go upstairs first.
This princess has practiced sweeping leg kicks. Gu Yunting, you better be polite.
Are you trying to murder your husband?
If you touch me again, I'll let you know what it means to murder your husband.
Shenjan, I married you in this life. I've really accumulated great virtue.
What exactly do you want? Are you okay? Gu Yunting, you're pulling this trick, huh? Let go of me.
I won't let go. Unless you don't divorce me.
Why wouldn't I divorce you? Isn't your childhood sweetheart back?
Are you jealous?
I'm not.
Then I won't divorce.
Why wouldn't I divorce you?
Because I only have you in my heart. What happened at the birthday banquet was not my intention.
Do you want to go to the hospital first?
I don't want to. Unless you don't divorce me.
I cannot divorce you, but you have to explain to me clearly what exactly is going on.
Then I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to get angry.
Are you going to talk or not?
I'll talk. My amnesia was fake.
What?
I suspect the car accident is related to Gu Youngsha. I originally wanted to tell you, but when I opened my eyes in the hospital, I saw Gu Youngsha and Su Qingya.
Is that your childhood sweetheart?
Are you jealous?
Are you going to talk or not? If not, I'm leaving.
I suspect Gu Youngsha. He wants to provoke our relationship.
So you suspect? Gu Yongxiao wants the shares of Shen's group.
Yes, that's right. That's why I pretended to have amnesia. If I didn't do this, I'm afraid Gu Youngsha would always be on guard. In that case, I'm afraid he would be detrimental to you. So I decided to use his plan against him.
You did it to protect me. Then you and Su Qingya arm in arm appeared in the banquet hall. Was also to protect me.
This.
Which arm did you use to hold Su Qingya today? It's this one.
No, it's not.
It's this one.
No, I know you're very angry. But listen to me first. Let me explain things clearly. And then you can choose which of my hands to break, okay?
What you plan to do is none of my business. Besides, isn't your fiancé back?
Why do I seem to smell a flip vinegar jar?
Are you going to tell me or not?
I'll talk. But before I tell you, sign this first.
Gu Group's equity transfer agreement? Are you crazy?
We're husband and wife. The equity is in your name. It's the same as if it were in my name. In that case, from now on, I have to rely on my wife to live.
Stop it and talk. What are you planning?
I suspect everything that happened before, whether it was Shen Kingston drugging me, or the car accident, was all part of Gu Youngsha's plan.
In that case,
The film was translated
Qingya
and
was brought back
narrated
by
by
him
M
too.
Media.
That's good too.
what's good about it? Gu Yunting, I think you've become stupid after the car accident. Tell me.
I can take this opportunity to precisely ferret out those dogs loyal to Gu Youngsha to prevent him from hurting you.
So you're using the strategy of relieving the state of Shao by besieging the state of Wei? Or are you using a trick within a trick?
My wife is so smart.
Gu Yunting, you idiot.
What about this then?
It's signed. Gu Yunting. Yunting, wake up.
Young master, Gu Yunting has fallen into a coma and been admitted to the hospital. Miss Su is indeed skillful.
Hey, Youngting, wait a minute. You haven't had any water all day. Look, your lips are already dry. Have a sip of water to moisten them.
Thank you.
Young master Gu Yunting is now on the verge of death. Miss Su is in charge of Gu Group. What could a woman know? The company is already full of complaints. If you return to Gu Group now, you will definitely be able to take firm control.
You've been following me for so long, and you still haven't improved. Do you think that after so many things have happened, Gu Yunting wouldn't have noticed anything?
Young master, do you mean you suspect this is his trap?
I don't know if it's a trap or not. But let's go to the hospital and see what's going on with Gu Yunting. Then we'll know.
You're always so thoughtful, young master. The car is ready.
Second sister-in-law, why is my second brother in the hospital again? You're skilled in medicine. Please help me check on my second brother. Second sister-in-law, what's wrong?
Right now, it's just me and Shuchin in the ward. Are you still pretending?
Second brother, what's wrong?
Shuchin, don't tell anyone that your second brother has woken up.
Yes.
Not even your eldest brother can't say this matter. It's enough for you to know.
Second brother and second sister-in-law, what play are these? Two playing?
Someone wants to harm your second brother. We have to think of a way to make them reveal their true colors. In.
Second brother, what's wrong with you?
My poor husband. How did you become like this?
Second young mistress. Miss, eldest young master is here.
Big brother is here. I apologize for the spectacle.
Yunting's condition isn't very good. He's had one accident after another. You must be terribly worried. We're all family. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I already asked Kinja. Kinja said, Yunting's condition isn't very good.
Big brother. Dr. Sue said, Gu Yunting might become a vegetable. With him like this, what will happen to Gu Group?
Don't worry, I'm here. Gu Group won't be without a leader.
Then we'll have to trouble you, big brother.
Second sister-in-law, you've worked hard too. Why don't you go back first? I'll take care of second brother here.
Jenger,
Film was
Kinja is here
translated
taking care of
and
things.
narrated by
Let me send you
Media.
back first.
Thank you for your consideration, big brother.
Jenger,
What is it, big brother?
it's nothing. Your face doesn't look good. You haven't been resting well lately, have you?
Thank you for your concern, big brother. I'm fine.
It's getting late. Let's go. I'll send you back.
Second young mistress. We're here.
Thank you for bringing me back. Then I'll head back first.
Okay, you go back first. What about Yunting? You can rest assured.
Okay.
Young master, it seems that this time Gu Yunting has really reached a dead end. Now is the perfect time for you to take back Gu Group.
What nonsense are you talking about? I never wanted to take back Gu Group. It's just that Yunting's health isn't good right now, so I'm helping to take care of things.
Yes. Young master is right. Once the shareholders meeting comes in a few days, you will definitely take his place.
You're the best at talking.
With your leadership, young master, Gu Group will definitely prosper.
Has the car accident been handled properly?
Don't worry, young master. Shenzeng is nothing but a mere decorative vase, all name and no substance. Looking for what truck driver? By the time she finds the car, I'm afraid the person will already be reduced to ashes.
Well done. Let's go.
Second brother, you really scared me. And second sister-in-law to death. You didn't give me any notice beforehand.
If I told you, you wouldn't be able to act so convincingly.
Second brother, then what are you planning to do next? Sister Kenya, you're here. Kinkin, you must have been scared. I just gave second brother an examination. He will wake up soon. It's just because his intracranial nerves were damaged. I'm afraid for a while, he won't be able to get out of bed. It's okay. My second brother will be fine. Once he wakes up, Sister Kenya, thank you so much. Yunting, you're awake. That's great.
You saved me again. Thank you.
Yunting, between us, we don't say such things. As long as you can wake up. It's just that.
It's just that for the rest of my life, I'm afraid I'll have to lie in bed.
Yunting, don't worry. No matter what you become, I will be by your side.
You're so good to me. I don't even know how to repay you.
As long as you're well. That's thanks enough for me.
Kenya, I have something I want to ask of you.
Yunting, tell me. As long as I can help, I definitely will do my best.
I want to hand over the goose Groot to you to manage on my behalf. I don't know if you're willing.
I'm afraid that's not appropriate. The company is currently being managed by Su Chin. What's more, there's still my elder brother above. I think it's better if...
Kin is still young. It's okay for her to manage the company for a short time, but if it's for a long time, I'm afraid she won't be able to handle it. My elder brother is weak and sickly. I'm very worried about his health.
But, Sister Kenya. No buts. Where else would you find someone more suitable than you?
We've worked together before. And you've also been in your company's enterprise. I trust you. I remember a few days ago, I arranged a shareholders meeting. Tomorrow or the day after. You go for me.
That's right, Sister Kenya. My second brother has more trust in you than in my second sister-in-law. He really treats you special. Since that's the case. Yanting, don't worry. I will definitely not let you down.
Okay, Kenya. I'm a little tired. I'll rest first.
Okay. Then you should rest well first. I'll go out now.
Now that
The
Gu
film
Yunting
was
has
translated
re-entered the
and
hospital, when are you
narrated
planning
by
to make your move
Media.
to completely send Gu Yunting to meet his maker?
Gu Yanting now already. Trust me very much. As long as I become the second young Mistress Gu, helping you, wouldn't it be even more convenient?
Su Kinjia, what do you mean? I've already arranged the shareholders. How can you change your mind?
In a couple of days, the shareholders meeting will be held, as long as you help me become the second young Mistress Gu. I swear, what you want, I will definitely offer it with both hands.
Su Kinjia, you...
Big brother, don't worry. You call me back this time. Isn't it just for this matter? Don't worry, I have no interest in Gu Group. My interest is only in becoming the second young Mistress Gu.
Su Kinjia, you better do what you say. Otherwise, I can get you back from abroad. I can also send you out.
Then it's a deal. Shen Zhang, if it's not yours, even if it's given to you for nothing, you can't hold it steady. The position of second young Mistress Gu will still be mine in the end. Second sister-in-law, what time is it? You still have time to study. Nourishing tonics. Second brother has already handed over the company to Su Kenya to manage. They're bound to cause some trouble. Are you sure you're not going to take a look?
I went to the hospital to take your second brother's pulse. I found something a little off. Are you saying I should add a dose of Chinese Angelica or wolfberry?
Second sister-in-law. You're in such a hurry. Is there something big going on?
Miss, the eldest young master is urgently convening a shareholders meeting. Miss Su has already arrived. What do you think?
Okay, got it. I'll be right over. Second sister-in-law. Eldest brother is definitely going to join forces with Su Kenya to divide up second brother's power. What should we do?
Now that Yunting is seriously ill and bedridden. And I'm not feeling well either. Zhu Qin is too young to take on such an important task. On the contrary, Kinjia has taken care of the company methodically and is making it thrive.
You flatter me, eldest brother. I can have today's achievements. Thanks to everyone's support.
Miss Su is too modest. You come from a distinguished family and have outstanding abilities. Not only in medical skills do you have outstanding abilities, but also in the operation and management of large group companies. You also have extremely high talent compared to young Master Gu. That woman, you're much more useful. Still mentioning this Shen Zhang. I think Miss Su is the best match for the second young master. Miss Su, you're in second young master's good fortune. Is it approaching? Don't forget to share your wedding candy with us then.
I think we should now re-elect the chairman of the Gu Group.
Yes. Miss Su is exceptionally capable. I think why don't we now raise our hands to vote? Those who agree with Miss Su as the president of the Gu Group, please raise your hands. I announce that Miss Su is the president of the Gu Group from today onwards.
Everyone, I know that I am still an outsider to the Goo family. I don't have the authority, nor do I want to be in charge of the Goo group's presidency. So I think it would be better to let Goo.
Suchinja. It seems you still have a good sense of yourself.
Shenzeng. Shenzeng, this is a shareholders meeting. Who let you in? Get out of here now.
Want to leave? Then please, leave with me.
Shenzeng, I see that you really won't turn back until you hit a wall. My taking charge of the Goo group was personally ordered by Yunting. What authority do you have to make me leave? I think the person who should leave should be you.
Assignment agreement.
The film
Equity
was
transfer
translated
agreement.
and
With
narrated by
Duyin's
M.
autograph.
Media.
Now, Miss Sue. Please.
That right, if the Goo group wants to change its president, it should be my second sister-in-law. This... How is this possible? Shenzeng, your little tricks might fool outsiders, but that's all. Fooling me is a bit like showing off your inadequacy. Everyone, this equity transfer agreement was forged by Shenzeng.
Miss Sue. Do you know Shen Jingzhen?
What are you talking about? You're talking nonsense. What are you saying? I think you're just jealous and have gone mad. Why don't you get out of here now?
It seems you don't know her. Then Mrs. ability to distort the truth seems to be self-taught,
You bitch!
resorting to violence when you can't win an argument. Is this Mrs. upbringing?
Enough, Janger. This is a shareholders meeting. If it blows up, not only will the Goo family lose face, but you will also be disgraced.
Big brother. Shenzeng forged the equity transfer agreement. What do you think should be done?
Since Shen Zhang said so, that was written by Yunting himself. We don't know if it's true or not. Then why don't we go ask Yunting?
What elder brother said makes sense. Is that real or fake? Let's go to the hospital and ask second brother. Wouldn't we know then? Okay. Then we will go ask Yunting. Yunting's current physical condition is not optimistic. As his attending doctor, I now need to give him a small checkup. Shenzeng, you shouldn't have any objections, right?
Xu Jinjia, if you dare, to secretly do something to Yunting. Don't blame me for being impolite.
Shenzeng, are you afraid you have a guilty conscience? Alright, Yunting now doesn't have any serious problems. Shenzeng, the equity transfer agreement was taken by you. I will now give you a chance. Wake up Yunting and ask him. If it's real, I will hand over the Goose Group with both hands. But if it's fake, you should be prepared to go to jail.
Yunting. It's me, Yunting. Xu Jinjia, what did you do to Yunting?
What? Yunting still can't wake up. Shenzeng? Yunting can't wake up now. So you have no way to prove yourself. So you started splashing dirty water everywhere. How could this be? Second brother wake up? Wasn't it yesterday? Kinkin, I think you and Shenzhen have been together for too long, and your mind is not very clear anymore. Yunting now hasn't woken up yet, so you should stop making trouble. But
Alright. Since Yunting hasn't woken up yet, there are other ways to identify the authenticity of the handwriting. Since that's the case, after 3 days, convene a shareholders meeting. The truth will naturally come out then.
eldest brother... Second sister-in-law, what do you say? What should we do? They don't recognize the equity transfer agreement. Then what's the point of this appraisal? Right. And my second brother, didn't you say it was a pretense last time? Why is it that this time he's really unconscious?
This matter cannot escape Gu Yongxiu's and Xu Jinjia's conspiracy.
What do we do now? They must have come prepared. Then this appraisal result must have been tampered with by them. We can't just stand by and Watch the
The
goo
film
group
was
being
translated
snatched from second
and
brother's hands.
narrated by
I
M.
won't
Media.
allow anyone to take Yenting's things.
Second sister-in-law, do you have a solution then?
Chinkin, last time I asked you to secretly find that truck driver. Did you find him?
Are you talking about the one who hit second brother, that truck driver?
That's right.
Yes, we found him, but now he's barely clinging to life. Moreover, according to second sister-in-law's wishes, he has been transported out of Zhangcheng.
Gu Yung Xiao, let's see how long you can keep pretending.
Second sister-in-law, do you mean?
That's right. Now that things have come to this, I have no choice but to personally go and retrieve that truck driver's confession. Only then can we find out that Gu Yung Xiao is the murderer who harmed your second brother. Only then can we protect the Gu Corporation and stabilize what's in your second brother's hands.
Second sister-in-law, but if you rashly go there, it will be dangerous. Let me find someone to go with you.
No, the more people who go, the more attention it will attract from Gu Yung Xiao and Xiu Qinjia. Chinkin, I'll be back soon. Gu Corporation and Yenting are entrusted to you.
Water.
Yanting, you're finally awake. It was worth taking care of you all night.
What happened?
Yanting, it's all because of that Shen Zhang.
Shen Zhang.
I'm sorry, Yanting. I shouldn't have mentioned those irrelevant people you've forgotten. But that Shen Zhang is really going too far.
What did she do?
She not only made a scene at the Gu Corporation's shareholders meeting, but also held a forged equity transfer agreement, trying to take over the Gu Corporation. She barged into the hospital with forged documents and even tried to wake you up, wanting to verify the authenticity.
The shareholders' meeting is over.
I'm sorry, Yenting. I didn't do a good job of what you entrusted to me, allowing that Shen Zhang to take advantage of the situation. But it doesn't matter. Big Brother has already asked someone to do a handwriting analysis. 3 days later, at the shareholders meeting, I will definitely drive her out.
You.
Yanting, that Shen Zhang keeps saying she loves you. But,
What? What else did she do?
Yanting, I didn't mean to stir up trouble between you and her. Shen Zhang is still your wife. While you were unconscious, she did so many things. And now she wants to run away.
Shen Zhang, she's gone.
Yes, but a woman like that is gone, then she is gone. Anyway, you don't love her? Isn't that right? Yanting, I will always be by your side. Yanting, you.
Impossible. She won't leave.
Yanting, it seems you have recovered your memory.
I'm going to find her.
It seems you've remembered everything. This is really difficult to handle. Yanting, I said, you can only be mine. Hey, Big Brother. Yentang has recovered all of his memories. You need to speed up the operation on your end. We absolutely cannot let that Shen Zhang come back alive. Otherwise, everything we've done will be for naught. Yanting, you really shouldn't have lied to me. Everything Shen Zhang has encountered can be considered to have been caused by you. Just a trivial character. Her death is her death. As long as we two live well together in the future, that's all that matters.
Gender.
This thing, why isn't it working yet? It's already blacked out. Fortunately,
The film
before
was
Xu Qin came
translated
out, she gave
and
me this.
narrated by M. Media.
How do I use this thing? What is this?
Second sister-in-law, this is a voice recorder. I see that you seem to be unfamiliar with mobile phones. This is easy to operate, as long as you turn it on. All the data will be synchronized online. There won't be any problems.
The things from your dynasty are really advanced.
Here, let me teach you how to use it. There are 2 buttons in total. After you turn this one on, it will automatically record. The other one is the power off button. It's very simple to operate. You must be careful.
Don't worry. I'll be back soon. Luckily, I have this.
Who are you?
Someone here to save you.
What are you going to do to me?
With one needle. I can save your life. I can take your life. But whether you live or die depends entirely on your own choice.
You're young Master Gu, sent to kill me.
I haven't even said it yet. And you can't help but say it yourself. Speak. Young Master Gu, what did he send you to do?
I have already followed young Master Gu's orders to drive and hit Gu Yunting. Who would have thought he had such a strong fate after such a serious car accident, and Gu Yunting didn't die?
You contacted him directly.
You're not young Master Gu's man.
Don't ask what you shouldn't ask. Speak. Who are you in contact with?
I'll talk. It's someone named Qin Fei.
Qin Fei is really bold.
I've said everything I needed to say. The rest, I don't know anything. I don't care who you are. Please let me go. I have old parents to support and young children to raise.
Since you have old parents and young children, you shouldn't do such unconscionable things.
What did you do to me?
Don't worry, because you told the truth. I'll spare your life. Without suffering a bit. You wouldn't know that some people you can't afford to offend.
You? Who exactly are you?
I don't change my name when I go out, nor my surname. When I sit down I am Shenzhen.
Your second young Mistress Gu. It's rumored that second young Mistress Gu is just a pretty face.
Don't listen to rumors. Just lie down and rest. After 6 hours, the acupoints will automatically unlock.
Second young Mistress Gu, I really know I was wrong. Please let me go.
I won't let go of anyone who offends Gu Yunting. Enjoy it.
Second young Mistress Gu. Second young Mistress Gu.
How is it, Yunting? Are you feeling any better?
Su Qingya. What did you inject me with?
Yunting, how could I hurt you? What I injected you with are just some things that are good for your body. Antibiotics, that's all.
Shenzhen.
I'm the one who's always been by your side. Shen Zhang left long ago. Why are you still thinking about her?
What exactly did you inject me with?
Yunting, your body hasn't recovered yet, so it's best not to get too excited. As for that Shen Zhang, I'm afraid she really faked it and ran away to avoid prison. You're really confused. Giving Gu Group to your elder brother, he wouldn't make things difficult for you, ensuring you have food and wealth. And the two of us could be a wealthy and carefree couple. Wouldn't that be nice?
Dream on.
Sister-in-law, please answer the phone. Sister-in-law.
Shu Qin.
Sister-in-law, you finally answered the phone. I just saw Su Qingya injecting second brother with something. Now only you can come back and save second brother.
What are you saying?
I don't know the specifics, but now Su Qingya is guarding second brother day and night. Only you can come back and save him. Have you come back? Big brother.
Kinkin, who is you talking to on the phone?
What's for dinner? Such trivial matters don't need to be asked of me anymore. Do you still need to report to me?
The people at home.
Yes. Grandma doesn't care about the world now. Second brother is still unconscious. Eldest brother, your health isn't good either. Second sister-in-law is missing again. The servants in this house now are lawless.
I think you should give them some rules.
You're right, eldest brother.
The film was
Then I'll go
translated
back first.
and
Kinkin, wait a
narrated
moment.
by M Media.
Eldest brother, do you have anything else?
What are you nervous about? I just see that your complexion is a little pale. I guess you haven't rested well during this time. You don't have to worry about your second brother. Kinjia is taking care of him. And I will come here often. You should come here less often in the future.
Thank you for your concern. If you don't have anything else, I'll leave first. Eldest brother. Why are you here at this hour?
I just ran into Zukin.
Su-chin.
Why didn't she go into the room to see Gu Yunting?
No, she didn't.
Then did you just say something you shouldn't have to Gu Yunting in the ward?
No! Ever since I gave Yunting the tranquilizer injection, his condition has been very stable. He's weak all over, but it seems like he has recovered his memory. Recently, he's been mentioning Shen Zhang's name. I was just telling him that Shen Zhang won't be coming back.
That's for the best. Now is not the time to be careless. I suspect Shen Zhang won't give up so easily.
Eldest brother, when exactly are you going to hold another shareholders meeting?
What's the rush? Tomorrow afternoon, come to Gu Group. Su Kinjia, let me tell you, if you go back on your word again, I will turn you and Gu Yunting into ashes together.
Don't worry, eldest brother. I've said it many times. I'm not interested in Gu Group at all. I'm only interested in Gu Yunting.
You better be.
Yunting. After I help you deal with the company's affairs, we'll go live abroad. Okay. Eldest brother has already promised us. Who? Kinkin, it's you. Who is that behind you? This is the caregiver that eldest brother hired for second brother. Eldest brother said that sister Kingya hasn't married into the family yet, so things like bathing should be left to the caregiver. It's still big brother who's thoughtful. Kingya, then let's go out. Let's have a cup of coffee. Okay. By the way, give second young master Gu a good cleaning. If anything goes wrong, we can't afford it.
I don't need anyone to help me.
Yunting, it's me. I'm back. I didn't know just now what Su Chinjia injected you with. Yunting, how do you feel now? Great, you're okay.
My wife has superb medical skills. Naturally, I can't lag behind either. But they said, you left, Su Kingya.
Su Chinjia said I left. Do you not trust me that much? My feelings for you. I'm sorry, I used too much force. Let me see. You.
Naturally, I trust you. But I'm afraid Gu Yongxiao, and she will hurt you.
Silly. I went to find that truck driver who harmed you.
You went by yourself.
Yes, look, haven't I returned safe and sound? I not only returned safe and sound, I also brought something back.
What thing?
The truck driver's confession, just waiting for the shareholders meeting to expose Gu Yongxiao and Su Chinjia's true colors. You wouldn't bear to see me hurt your childhood sweetheart, would you? You.
Young Master Gu's wife, your mouth is quite sharp. Just that in the future, you're not allowed to talk nonsense, since I've married you. I only love you.
These words, wait until the shareholders meeting, when everything is settled, then we'll talk. What you need now is to continue acting. I just performed acupuncture on you, sealing your heart meridian. No matter what medicine Su Chinjia injects you with, it won't have any effect on you.
My wife is so considerate.
Or right now is not the time to talk about this. Shu Qin will come to see you later. I'll leave first.
This time, I won't
The film
allow
was translated and
anyone to hurt
narrated
you.
by M Media.
Second sister-in-law, you're so clever.
That Su Chinjia is too stupid. In the past, these tricks of mine couldn't even fool the palace guards.
Second sister-in-law, what are you talking about?
It's nothing. Are you ready for The shareholders meeting tomorrow.
Don't worry, second sister-in-law. I will definitely drive those people with ulterior motives. All out of the Gu family.
Okay, good. Now that's more like a daughter of the Gu family.
Eldest young master, 3 days have passed. Is there a result for the appraisal of the equity transfer document?
Kinjia is right. The equity transfer agreement is fake. This equity transfer agreement was forged by Shen Zhang.
I think this Shen Zhang is really audacious. Exactly. I think we should immediately throw this woman out of the Gu family and send her to prison.
Everyone is being too serious. I think this time, Shen Zhang must be jealous. That's why she resorted to this tactic. Otherwise, how about this? Let's let her off this time.
Miss Su, you are being too kind. In my opinion, Mr. Chen is right. Shen Zhang should be sent to prison for a good reformation.
I think the ones who should go to prison are Gu Yongxiao and Xu Qinjia.
Shen Zhang, aren't you?
I'm not what? You seem surprised to see me here.
Zhanger, you're back. I thought you were too guilty to come back.
Of course I have to come back. If I don't come back, how can I let everyone see the true colors of eldest brother?
I have already followed young Master Gu's orders and drove the car to hit Gu Yunting.
Shen Zhang. It wasn't enough for you to forge the equity transfer agreement before. Now you're even forging recordings to frame eldest brother.
Zhanger, randomly throwing dirt on people. Such behavior is not good.
Is that so, eldest brother? Things have come to this, and you're still denying it. Chen Fei has already entered the relevant departments to confess his guilt, and you're still quibbling.
Shen Zhang, stop talking nonsense here. I think you're just scheming something.
Xu Qinjia, I haven't settled the score with you yet for your abuse of tranquilizers.
You're talking nonsense. Guards! What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and kick the Shen Zhang, this woman, out of here. Let's see who dares. My second sister-in-law holds 51% of the Gu Group shares. Who dares to touch her is the enemy of our Gu Group. You're just an adopted daughter of the Gu family. What qualifications do you have to speak here when you come out to speak for Shen Zhang? You should take a look at your own status. You.
Then what about me? The second young master of the Gu family, Shen Zhang's husband. Do I have the qualifications?
Yan Ting didn't. When you came out, clearly give you.
Su Qingya, how dare you?
I think it's a misunderstanding. Yunting, you're back. Eldest brother is very happy.
Happy. Eldest brother, I haven't settled the score with you yet for plotting to murder me. Guards. Regarding Su Qingya's abuse of drugs, report it immediately. Revoke her medical license. Drag her out immediately.
Yes.
Yan Ting, you can't do this to me. Shen Zhang, I won't let this go.
You won't have the chance. Spend the rest of your life in prison. Reflect on yourself.
Yan Ting?
President Gu's order.
Please give your instructions, President.
Effective immediately. Revoke Gu Yangxiao's all positions. For Grandma's sake. Take back all the shares and branch offices under his name. Big brother. I've already given you a lot of face.
Gu Yunting, you think you've won with this?
Gu Group shareholders meeting. Irrelevant people. Please leave. And all of you. Kin. At the meeting before, kick out all those who raise their hands.
Yes, second brother.
And Shenjiang, holding 51% of the shares. From now on, she will be the new president
The
of
film
Gu
was
Group.
translated
Do you
and
understand?
narrated by M
Yes,
Media.
President Shen.
Husband, you're looking for me.
I've been hiding you for so long. It's time to use you.
Husband, what do you want me to do? I will do it well.
You and Shen Zhang are half-sisters from the same father. Grew up together since childhood. It shouldn't be difficult to have you imitate her handwriting right. Do as I say. What I say, you write.
Gu Yanting, I've said it all. I still have documents to read.
Second young mistress, a moment of passion is worth 1,000 gold. The king will not attend court from now on.
You stay at home. Go to bed early. I'm going to the company.
Shenzhen, Shenzhen. It's already this late. Why isn't she back yet?
Hello, second brother. It's so late. Why are you still calling me?
Are you still at the company?
Second brother, how dare you say that? So many days of work. You've given it all to me and second sister-in-law. I'm exhausted.
Go take a look in the office. Is she still there? It's so late, why isn't she back yet?
Okay.
Gu Yongxiao, Shan Jingzhen. What are you going to do?
Zhenger. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. How is it? Do you like the gifts I've carefully prepared for you?
Gu Yongxiao, are you crazy?
Husband. This bitch Shen Zhang has repeatedly ruined our good deeds. Why not just kill her?
Worthless. What do you know? A beauty like this. Of course, have to enjoy today's. Don't worry. I won't let you die like that.
Husband.
Shut up. Get out.
I despise Gu Yongxiao. You dirty thing. Yunting won't let you get away with this.
Zhenger. Actually, from the first moment I saw you, my heart was moved. Just listen to me obediently. I promise I won't let you suffer.
Even if I die, I won't let you take advantage of this rogue.
You have quite the temper. That's what I like. I like a fiery temper like yours. I like this feeling of taming you slowly. I'll come see you again in a few days. I think by then, you'll have figured it out.
Gu Yongxiao, you are a complete and utter madman.
You know, no one can snatch you from my grasp.
Second brother is here. Quick.
Jenner.
Don't move.
Yunting, hurry and leave. Gu Yongxiao, he's a madman.
Yunting, we meet again.
Gu Yongxiao, there are good people outside. You're surrounded. You can't escape.
Shen Kingson wanted to kill me. I acted in self-defense. What's wrong with that?
Big brother, Grandma is right outside the door. Put down the knife now. Grandma will let you off.
The film was
Yanteng.
translated
Suchin, take
and
Shenzhen away.
narrated by M Media.
You're awake.
Yunting, where are Gu Yongxiao and Shan Jingzhen?
Gu Yongxiao has already been sent to prison. He won't be coming out in this lifetime. As for Shen Kingson, she's already dead.
What about you? Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
I don't believe you.
Don't move. Otherwise the baby will be hurt.
baby.
You're already pregnant. For 3 months. This time, I won't let anyone hurt you again.
Are you saying I'm pregnant?
Jenner. The wedding last time was something I owed you. I wonder if this time, you'd be willing to marry me.
I do. Go yunting in our past life. You protected me until your death. Let me love you in this life. Never ending, never extinguished.
Jenner, luckily, I found you. You're still mine.